Well, hey pals, welcome back to Peeps Wax Packs, and welcome to a little PSA reveal. We've got 4 little boxes that look like this. They're pretty nice boxes. This was from a July special. That was an $18 per card submission fee for Collectors Club members. Here it is, number 1 of 4, or 1 of 3. PSA's got all kinds of stickers on here, but this was 1995 and older. You had to specify during the July special which genre, I guess you could say, and they picked 95 and older, 96 and newer. Here is the box, like I said, number 1 of 4. Pretty nice box. These are new boxes from PSA, and new to me anyway. And they're pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over so everything's upside down, and we will do a sort of a flip them over reveal style video here. I don't know, maybe there's a dozen or so cards in here. Anyway, they've since lowered the submission fee for November to $15. So, you know, what do you do? Looks like on the back we have a 85 Leaf. I see the French back there. 85 Leaf, Ricky Henderson, number 208. That's a nice one. Looking forward to the grade on that. I remember it looking pretty good. It has the black borders and everything, so a little tough with the chipping on the borders, but this one looked really good, so I went ahead and submitted it. Let's see how we do on Ricky Henderson, one of my all-time favorites. From these parts, Oakland, California, born in 1958. Ricky Henderson. We get a 9 on the Leaf Henderson. Boy, I thought this was a 9. I definitely thought it was a 9. I thought I had an outside shot at a 10, but a card this old probably won't get a 10. I don't imagine, but this is a beauty, and I'm really happy to have this in a 9. Ricky being one of my favorite players, and you know, one of the best of all time, in my opinion. Here is my Steve Young rookie from my teenage collecting days. This is card number 374. I know that PSA grades 1986 Topps football pretty tough. That's a near mint 7. And this is not perfectly centered. It's off top to bottom, but left to right, it's dead on. There's a little whiting on the upper left-hand corner there. And, boy, other than that, I mean, I guess there's a couple fisheyes there in the background. Maybe that comes into play. Lower left has a tiny touch of white as well. And I think there is a little ding on the back. Top left corner on the back. But let's see if I can zoom in here, get some focus. And focus, please. There it is. You can see it's the smallest little bend, and that's what took it down to a 7, I imagine. But anyway, that's fine with me. These are interesting old cards that I dug up. This is from the Question of Sport gaming set. It's a Greg LeMond. I suppose you'd call this a Greg LeMond rookie card. 1987, A Question of Sport gets a 2. Ouch. Gets a 2. But it's cool. It's a fairly scarce, I don't know if it's scarce. It's just, you don't see a whole lot of these. And Greg LeMond, one of the all-time greats in the sport of cycling. And that gets a 2. In fact, I had 2 of these. Hopefully one of them did better. Let's see how we do on this Greg LeMond. This actually looks a little bit better on the back. And this one gets a 7. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to send one of these off to, I have a buddy of mine who's a big cycling enthusiast, and one of these is probably going to be a gift for him. We have, what do we have here? We've got a 84 Topps Gretzky All-Star card. This one I remember looking pretty good, or I wouldn't have submitted it. And it gets a 7. A little rough. So, tough on the 80s cards, and I guess I understand that, given the age. Maybe this is a little diamond cut. Not really, though. Anyway, that's a tough one, and a little fisheye in the jersey of Wayne Gretzky there. But what do? It's going into my collection, trying to snap up the 80s Gretzkys, and it's not a terrible grade. It's not the OPG, which would have a higher premium. And let's get on to the next one. And here is an 84 OPG Goal Leaders card. Coming back a 6, and maybe I'm learning a little lesson here. I thought these looked really nice. I mean, I knew this wasn't perfectly centered, but, in my head I'm thinking 8. And it's getting a 6, and there's got to be, I don't know. Tough one there. Anyway, we've got a 82 Gretzky. This is just his base card, 82 Gretzky. Didn't have a graded copy of this. This one looked really nice, and I figured I'd send it in. Let's see how we do. We get a 6. Once again, a 6. Now, again, centering's a little off bottom to top, slightly left to right, but I don't think that's enough to knock it all the way down to a 6. I feel like there's something I must have missed. But what do? It's... For now, it is my 82 Wayne Gretzky in graded form. Here's the Messier, which I also wanted to add to my collection of the sort of Dynasty Oilers. And the Messier gets an 8. So that was sort of more of the neighborhood I thought the Gretzky might come back as. Even a 7 would have been, not so weird. But the Messier comes back an 8, the Gretzky a 6. Does raise an eyebrow a little bit. Here's another Messier. I had 2 of these. See how this one does. This comes back a 7. Yeah, this one's not as well centered. And, maybe I'll give that one away, or maybe I'll sell one of those. Who knows? We've got the Joe Sakic OPG rookie. This was from my collection long ago. Thought it looked all right. And we get an 8. All right, well, I'll take that. I'll put that into my Joe Sakic PC. I don't really have a Joe Sakic PC, but I did want his rookie card, and I had a Topps copy as well. And we're going to see how this Topps copy did. I thought it actually was nicer, and it gets a 7. It gets a worse grade. Okay, all right. Tough on the Topps Joe Sakic. This is a bit... Well, what do? It's fine. I've got the Joe Sakic rookie card, the Topps and the OPG now, and that's fine with me. They both look great, so and that is what matters. So those are going to remain in my collection. That one's a bit of a mystery. There's some dust on that's just on the case. It's not snow on the card, but anyhow. Let's move on. We've got a Shaquille O'Neal. I think this also came out of my, childhood collection. And that comes back a PSA Gem Mint 10. How do you like that? I wasn't expecting that. I thought, a 9. This is the Stadium Club rookie card for Shaquille O'Neal, so that's super cool. We had another childhood card, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This is the what is this? The 79 Topps, and that comes back a 7. You can see there's a fisheye or 2 in the background. I don't know what brought that to a 7, but it's a 7. And here we have the 1981 Topps Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This one looked really good as well, and we got a 9 on this. How do you like that? A 9 on the 81 Topps Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of Kareem, and that's, again, all of those are staying in the collection. That's probably the winner of the stack, and we'll make that the highlight. Both Kareems, leave them on top. Legend, all-time scorer in the NBA, number 1. That's not how you say that, but we're going to go with it. All right, everybody, take care. There it is, a little mini PSA reveal. See you next time.